I came home for Christmas. The house was empty except for Grandma eating leftovers. A note said, spent your $8,500 loan on a family cruise. Take care of her. Grandma said, we'll fix this. I just nodded. 4 days later, they were begging. I found her alone in our kitchen that could seat 12, eating 3-day-old casserole from Tupperware. My 74-year-old grandmother looked smaller somehow, sitting there by herself on Christmas Eve. The note was propped against the salt shaker. Darling, we've taken the family on a Christmas cruise. We used the money you loaned us. Grandma needs looking after. The fridge is stocked. Merry Christmas. The loan, $8,500 I'd scraped together over 9 months of overtime shifts as a surgical nurse. Money, they'd said, was to avoid foreclosure. I had $372 left until January. There was never any foreclosure. Grandma Ruth said quietly, your father wanted a new boat. I found out about the cruise 2 months ago. All 14 family members are on it. Everyone except us. The fridge contained expired milk and wilted lettuce. They'd taken the grocery credit card. We'll fix this, she repeated, pulling out a notepad with a sharp look I'd never seen before. Your parents have gotten away with this too long. This time, we're going to do something about it. Then she told me about the properties. 17 of them. Commercial buildings, rentals, an apartment complex, all hidden in trusts. I'm worth $4.2 million, she said calmly. Your parents think I live on Social Security. They've been taking $800 monthly from what they believe is my fixed income. They don't know any of this. My mind reeled. They've been pressuring me for cognitive evaluations, building a case to take control of my finances. So, here's what we're going to do. Her plan was surgical. Send an email claiming she'd had a stroke, make them abandon their cruise, and rush home panicked. Play the confused, declining grandmother while they stressed about nursing homes and selling her house. On New Year's Eve, she said, eyes gleaming, I'll tell them the truth. All of it. We spent Christmas cooking together, decorating with my grandfather's ornaments, pretending the rest of the family didn't exist. December 26th, she sent the email. Stroke. Emergency room. Assisted living needed. Responses came within hours. Shock, panic, resentment about interrupted vacations. They arrived December 30th, tanned but exhausted. Grandma Ruth's performance was flawless. Trembling hands, confused pauses, mixing up names. I watched my family descend like vultures, sorting belongings, pricing furniture online, researching cheap nursing homes. This is taking forever, my sister complained. I had New Year's plans. My mother only looked at the cheapest facilities. My father discussed asset liquidation in corners. Only my brother Marcus seemed genuinely heartbroken. New Year's Eve, my mother announced they'd found a facility. You'll need to sell the house and most possessions, Mom, but you'll be safe. Actually, Grandma Ruth said, voice suddenly clear and strong, I have a better suggestion. She stood, moving with perfect ease. The confused victim vanished. I never had a stroke. There's nothing wrong with my memory. She pulled out the neurologist's report. This was a test. You all failed spectacularly. Silence. Much like you lied about needing $8,500 to avoid foreclosure when you wanted it for a $24,000 cruise you didn't invite your daughter to. She laid out everything. Years of taking advantage, documented evidence, the pattern of abuse. Then she told them about the properties, the trust, the $4.2 million. My parents' faces cycled through shock, anger, greed. I'm changing my will, creating a trust for the grandchildren. You'll receive modest income, but not enough to fund your excessive lifestyle. The trust will be irrevocable. My mother cried. My father shouted. My sister negotiated. Family loyalty is a two-way street, Grandma Ruth said coldly. Accept this with grace or leave. They left. She handed me a check for $12,000. Your loan, plus interest. You're executor of my estate because you're the only one worthy. My parents tried everything. Guilt, anger, bargaining, silence. Nothing worked. In March, my mother reached out. Therapy. A real apology. A payment plan to repay Grandma over 4 years. Small steps toward something healthier. Grandma Ruth still hosts monthly dinners with family members. My parents hurt. Marcus brings his kids every Sunday, learning what healthy family looks like. I'm building a life where I'm valued, where my boundaries are respected. That Christmas broke something that needed breaking. In the space left behind, we're building something better. It's not the family I grew up in, but it's the family I choose now. And that makes all the difference.